Okay, welcome to another Opportunity Launch training. Right now, we're going to share with you a unique tip about capture page creation. We have a unique capture page style that is going to definitely wow your prospects and also allow you to, take advantage of a unique type of secret that a lot of people don't know in marketing on the internet. One thing that I want to share with you again with the philosophy of marketing online is that you definitely want to have a diverse type of portfolio when it comes to marketing. And the question that I have for you right now that you want to really assess yourself is if someone were to go online and begin to search for your particular company, your particular product, the opportunity that you have, I challenge you to go try to Google, your own company, even go try to Google your own name, which is what people are going to do when you're marketing. They're going to want to know a little bit more about you if you're somebody that they want to join. They're looking to find someone that has some type of appearance of success and the ability to help them learn how to market online as well. So one of the first things you'll hear me say constantly is you need to own your own domain name. Whatever your name is, or your tagline is, you need to buy that, and so forth. Put some content on the on the internet, some information about you, telling your own story on who you are and what you're about, so that way people feel comfortable when they receive a message from you, an email, if they receive a link from you through social media or YouTube or whatever it is you do. When they begin to Google you, what are they going to find about you? And the reason that's also so important as well is because we all have uh, haters, okay? And if you don't say something about yourself and somebody else begins to want to, trash your name or say something about you, then they'll be on the first pages of Google talking about you, and there will be very little that you can do about it. This is a very important secret that a lot of people don't even, companies don't even know to do when they're launching their company, is to control the content about themselves. So this is very important. So one of those ways that I'm going to show you that you can definitely do that through a very easy tip is something, called a PowerPoint. PowerPoint is something not a lot of people know how you can use online. So I'm going to give you a website that you may have seen before, and it's called slideshare.net. In the back office, this is the particular tool that I use to upload my videos on, and it's a free tool. If you want to generate leads with it and other things, so, which I don't, have like an opt-in form, you can add that to it. But this is a place where you can upload your video content. I'm sorry, your PowerPoint content, and also put videos on your PowerPoints. You can add them to the presentation slide like we have in the back office. So I want to kind of show you this piece here again, because this is what we use in our back office for the August contest. Okay, so right in the back office, right below the registration for webinar, and again, we have webinars posted live so that you're able to look at additional dates. Just hit the drop down button. We'll be always adding future dates so that you can register in advance for the next trainings. And so always check that frequently on when the next trainings are. But this right here is from SlideShare. Here's their logo in the corner here. You can also maximize it and make it larger here. But you see you have YouTube video inside, and you have this slide here. So if I click that, it would play the video, but also I can slide through here, as I also explained, and this is the PowerPoint that I have uploaded to SlideShare and placed on there. Again, you can go full screen with the SlideShare. Let's see here. There we go. Or this actually takes you to the actual website, and then you have your full screen tools, and then just hit the escape key to make that. So here we are in SlideShare, and in this particular SlideShare August contest, and this is my profile information. Now, when you are uploading content, the things that you write on your PowerPoint actually will show up below. And this acts just like a blog or website information. So the information that you put on your PowerPoint, the words here, slide 1, slide 2, slide 3, when you're putting information on there, this transcript information is what Google picks up. So what I'm always looking for is just to, find a network marketer. So we're going to just put August pre-launch MLM. Let's see what's launching in August here, what Google has for us. And we're going to use that for our particular marketing here. So here's when that's launching something, pre-launch giant coming August 1st. That was 13. And we're going to go ahead and put 2015 just to get something more relevant. And really all I'm looking for is probably somebody's name here or something. So let me see. All right, so I've never seen this particular site, but it looks like it's a site for a lot of people to market on, so maybe something to look into. And let's see, work with Wallace. So here's a person who is branding themselves with a domain name of Work with Wallace. Let's see if we can get Wallace's full name from his particular site. Looks like he has a blog here. All right, so site may not be very fast, so we'll keep looking also for someone else until I see that one is complete. Or we just find someone else's name. His site is still spinning here. All right, so, okay, yeah, like Wallace here. All right, so we know these guys, we know they're pre-launching. I'm going to do a mixture here, just for an example. I'm going to use the word Dave and the word Wallace. All right, so I'm not going to use this actual person out here, Wallace Nunez. I'm going to use Dave, this first name, and this guy's name as a last name for my networker here for our training today. So let's say somebody is out marketing and their name is Dave Wallace. So GoDaddy.com. So there are different domain places that you can buy domain name. I'm just going to use GoDaddy as one, and you just go Dave Wallace. You don't use any space in domain names, and then hit search, and it's going to tell you, what all is available. So if someone was wanting to get their own name, this guy, Mr. Dave Wallace, has already secured the .com. And yes, you do want to use the .com for whatever name you're going to brand. Otherwise, you could, be driving traffic to someone else in business. So when somebody goes through and they're looking for what you're doing, they're going to put your name out there. And let's see how well Dave Wallace has done with the domain. He may have just bought it and not using it, and he has not done too well. So here's another Dave Wallace. So DaveWallace.com, even though he's purchased it. All right, this is a so you would be battling a professional name, and sometimes that can be an issue as well. So this is where you may want to, if you have a title, Dr. Dave Wallace or Dave Wallace Senior, um, you know, don't be afraid to use titles that, that you're going to use for the internet that don't necessarily, are not your legal name. What I'm saying is maybe you're not a senior, but when you go out and search for Dave Wallace Senior, maybe there's no one that has the LinkedIn, maybe there's no one that has a Facebook page, and that could help you. So here's Dr. Dave Wallace, Dr. David M. Wallace. So your name is very important, and you've got to find a way that you're going to brand your name successfully, that when people begin to go out and search, they're not confused about which Dave Wallace, is it. When I go to Dave Wallace Senior profiles, so I go there, and if they think that that's you and it's somebody else, that could actually affect your business. So what you want to do is you want to definitely look at different ways. Uh, you want to check like Dave Wallace Senior. If you're going to do that, you can do the search again and see if that's available. Dave Wallace Senior. Maybe Dave is your, so that one's available. If if that's when you wanted to brand Dave Wallace Senior. So all of your marketing and on your profiles and everything else that you do, you would always use Dave Wallace Senior. You'd never use Dave Wallace. Or maybe um, your Dave is short for David, and you begin to go out there and search for that. But somebody's already got David Wallace. So you want to make sure that you are, again, getting your particular name and getting that in place. And then what you want to begin to do is start putting content about yourself on the internet. You want to begin to put information that when people begin to go out and search, that they're going to find you. And this particular tool that we're going to talk about today, called SlideShare, is an easy way for you to put something out about yourself. Let's try Dave Wallace here on search. Let's see if there's anyone that's got a PowerPoint with that particular name. So these were created by a Dave Wallace, but the title of the particular PowerPoints are underneath. Those are clickable. So there's not an actual PowerPoint that is named Dave Wallace. Now, we were looking for pre-launch companies here. I don't know if any of them put the name of the pre-launches out here so that we can use them. All right, Liquid Essentials pre-launch. All right, so that was a while ago. So we're going to go ahead and just use that as our business search now. So people would look for, if you were marketing, they look for Dave Wallace Liquid Essentials. This is the way people will begin to try to search for you. And then if you don't have anything showing up, so right now, let's see, this whole term is open. And when people don't see your name here, if you were Dave Wallace and you were marketing Liquid Essentials and they went and did this, in their opinion, they would think that you are not strong or credible, or, Mark, I can't find anything on this guy, in this company. And that doesn't look good for you, because your Liquid Essentials website, it never shows up on the internet. When you have an affiliate site, an affiliate link, no one's affiliate, only the company website shows up. The affiliate links have all duplicate content, the same information as the home page of the website, Liquid Essentials, so no one's affiliate link shows up. So therefore, it requires you to start marketing yourself. So Liquid Essentials, this person has put a YouTube video out there. So let's see if, this may not be the same company. This may just be the keyword. So now here is this in 2013. Here's this person's domain name, freeliquidtour.com. Now, what a lot of people, don't realize is nobody searches for free liquid tour. And this is why they are not found on the internet, because of the words that they choose to use that sound catchy, that may be descriptive, but it's not what people search for. No one goes for, you know, what was it? Free liquid tour. Okay. No one types in free liquid tour. All right. Up here at the top, this shows you before I hit enter, Google is already pre-searching, previous searches from information. And you see that it's blank. And I will go ahead and hit the search, and it's going to further validate. Again, there is, nothing out here about Liquid Tour. That is not a good domain name for search engine optimization. Now, is it good possibly for someone to remember? If that was your goal, okay, maybe. But your domain name should be matching. If you're branding yourself, then obviously your name. But if you're trying to dominate a company's keywords, Liquid Essentials, then that's what you should be using in your particular domain name. So that way people, when they do the search, are actually going to come across your particular website. Now, sometimes the companies won't allow you to use their name. So liquidessentials-vitamins.com. So this person has a pretty strong domain name, because that's something people will search for, and they're showing up without a person even typing in vitamins. So that's where good SEO is, and that's the reason why it's showing up at the top. Now, this one has the Liquid Essentials in the title, and that's the reason this one's showing up. Liquid Essentials in the title. This one has the word liquid in the title, and it has Liquid Essentials in the domain name, and it has Liquid Essentials on the website. So these matching words are what's making this come up. So I want you to see how important words are, because when you're making your SlideShare, your PowerPoint, you want to be sure that you're using words on your PowerPoint that match what it is that you want to show up here, because this is the information that Google is going to pick up when it's placing your information right here. This is where that content shows up, what you put on your PowerPoints. So, it's good to have great pictures and everything else for a PowerPoint, but it's also very important that you use the right words with the marketing that you're doing. Now, what we're going to do here is see if on this platform, if anyone has used this particular company or Liquid Essentials or something like that. All right, so it's always a good sign for your marketing that no one has used it. But here's another company I'm going to switch to, because I want you to see PowerPoint for an MLM. So here's a person that is putting, something on there for Isogenics, company. So I'm going to do some more Isogenics search. Excuse me. Just for an example for us. So I'm going to do a search up here. So now you have all of these different PowerPoints for Isogenics. And so what I want to do is we're going to do some SEO test on their information, so we can see exactly how strong they are. It shows you how many slides they are, and then you see a lot of words. So this one, Isogenics versus Shakeology. So, and I believe that I think Shakeology is actually their product. So someone is actually just trying to use the words here. So isogenics versus okay. So what you can already see is that's a keyword that's already being searched for. Before I even complete it, Google is showing you what previous people are searching for. That's what this means. It's not predicting what I'm trying to type only. It's also just showing what is our frequent searches from other people. So we have a person that chose this in their title for their slide share. So when people go out on the internet and begin to search for these two companies against each other, this person was going for that keyword. So let's see how well they did with the words on the PowerPoint before we look at it to see if they were able to get many results. So this is a very competitive type of word as you have videos out there and everything. So I'm not sure Shakeology must be a different thing, competing company and not the same company like I thought. All right, and then you have someone who's created a Facebook page for that title, Shakeology. So that's a good technique in marketing your competition and their product. That's a way that you can get SEO and get strong information out there. So and also posting a PDF and other information that can and help show up. So I'm gonna click slide share in the search because I want to see how well they did. So here's slideshare.net, Esogenics versus Shakeology, and here's what they did um, that wasn't good. They put a lot of extra content that is hindering their SEO. So they put these urgent facts concerning where they really should just keep it Isogenics versus Shakeology. Keep it real simple, just like this one. And that can help your search engine's results. So let's go ahead and click it here from Google here, and we're going to scroll down below, and so you see all this information here. This is all that shows up. Now what they did is they only have one or two slides here and a second slide. That's it. So one of two. So they only have two slides. So that's one reason why they didn't get many results, because there's not a lot of content. So if they would have made um, more particular information, and again, they're just putting the words there. Of course, if you wanted to improve the ability of your, or the conversion of your PowerPoint, then you might use some pictures. But what I'm showing you is that you can do this with different ways and get on the internet. Now, what they're trying to do, and they're just not as effective, is you see they're using all these other companies' names, Arbor, Amway, So basically, they're just trying to spam other MLM companies in order to get seen or get this seen. And it didn't happen too well for them because they only got 32 views on this. Um, so they didn't do too well with their search terms, words, or the amount of information that they put on there. I would have taken this and put it into more pages, and on more of those pages put pictures with it. And another key when you are doing pictures, what you want to do, I'm going to go, let me go back to the search results just to show you how to do that as well. When you're looking for pictures, let me go back. You click on images at the top, and then that brings you to some potential, pictures that you could possibly use for your search if you don't have pictures. Now, when you right click on a picture, and go then to save that picture. You go to Save Image As. You can simply right click on it, Save Image As, and then you just need to select the folder on your computer where you want to place that image. All right, so, and here's this is important. You want to put the keywords of with the picture. Don't let the picture just be image 1001 or whatever, or something vague, like this particular picture already is. If I go cancel, if I go right click save as, and I save it just as it is, it doesn't have any specifics. So you want to put isogenics versus Shakeology, not really pronounce, as the name of the image. Why? When you upload that particular image onto your actual PowerPoint, then also that image is going to be picked up as well by Google on what image you've put on the PowerPoint. So this one has 12. So this one's called Isogenics Product Booklet. So you now see they're just taking, and you can take the company website and upload it. That's already done. Add more content to it. So go to your back office of your opportunity and grab their PowerPoint. So you see they have these images and they have that. This is a more effective presentation. So you have now page one, they just have the picture. Page two, they don't have any words. So they weren't building this PowerPoint for an SEO perspective, but this is where you can begin to improve it. But they have a lot of content. So they have pages with these information on it, 12 pages, but on each page, it probably does not say, because again, they weren't doing it, it probably doesn't say Isogenics product booklet. And that's what I would, your keyword that you're going for, I would put that somewhere on each particular page of the PowerPoint. So that way, if people are going out and searching for your particular keyword, again, this is where you can improve your SEO. So my search is for here. So here it is, SlideShare. So they, without even knowing it, because there's probably not a lot of competition for this word of Isogenics Power Booklet, you're able to see that they just uploaded the PowerPoint, which they're probably using in their back office for distributors or people to download. But SlideShare is a strong tool that has placed that presentation, Isogenics Product Booklet, on the first page of Google. So this is a small Google trick that a lot of people don't know. So as I click on it, there it is, again, same particular video. Another thing is if I was in this company, this one's got 2,000 views. It may have come from where they posted the video. It may have come from showing up with other ways that people normally don't search. So let me try something pretty weird and unique to see if I can show you how SEO works. So here's Krista, a school teacher who lost 200 pounds. And so let's say Krista is the star, um, she's the poster child of the product. And so people begin to go search for that person's name with Isogenics. So let's see if we can get lucky with our SEO. We're going to put Isogenics and we're going to put that lady's name. Krista, a school teacher. Okay, SlideShare is showing on the first page, on number one spot, if someone searches for this Krista, the school teacher with Isogenics. Just because they put it in the content of the particular PowerPoint. So just because on slide number 3, let me show you here, this Krista, this school teacher right here, just because they have that on the PowerPoint slide, Google picked that up and now it's in the search engines for that particular person's name. So that's how you can see how powerful you can begin to use your name with the company and use SlideShare. And when people begin to search for you, they begin to come across you. And then also, let's say you find a great PowerPoint video, PowerPoint on SlideShare with your company. Now, what you're able to do with our system, what we've created, I'm going to go up here and I'm going to click on this particular thing on how you can share. This is where they're giving you permission to use this SlideShare. So if this is a company SlideShare and it's not marketing anybody else specifically, then what I can do is take this particular SlideShare. We're going to use the embed link. So when you copy that embed link, I've already got another example link here that I'm going to be using as an example, but I'm going to paste this down here. All this information, don't just let this intimidate you, but this is where someone who wanted to post it on their website or a blog could do so. But what we're going to do is we're just going to grab the first line here of what's called the embed code. So starting at the www to the quotation, I'm just going to copy that and I'm just going to put it here. Now, in our system, you want to use the HTTP in front. So you want to add the HTTP in front of the www, and then the code at the end, you want to watch this again, is question mark equals REL equals 0. This is the code that now we can take this PowerPoint and make it a capture page for you now to use for marketing. A lot of times companies only have a PowerPoint floating around. They don't have a capture page, or they don't even have a website built. They're in pre-launch, and you're able to get the early advantage inside of Opportunity Launch by being able to have, the first to market. And you can also go out and use SlideShare like we just discussed. So you go out and hit products and you go to your add new page. And in your add new page area, you're looking for a specific capture page that's built for PowerPoints, and that it's going to say PPT. So it says big PowerPoint and the bottom form, PPT. That's what that stands for. And then also you have, if you look at the top of others, you have PowerPoint with a laptop. You have PowerPoint form on the right side. So you got these different PowerPoint types of tools that you can use. So when you click on the picture and up pops your particular edit area, remember with every capture page, you're able to preview it first and see exactly how that PowerPoint kind of looks. We have a default background that you can use. You don't have to change that if you don't want to. So here's where your PowerPoint is going to be placed, and then this background white area, that is where your video is going to be placed, or your background is going to be placed. And that one background, looks like they have that one stripped, so I'm going to use a different one here. This one is PowerPoint with laptop. So when you click on it again and you come to that, hit preview for your default background. Oh, I'm going to hit it twice. And if your PowerPoints if your previews are not coming up on your computer, then also you want to check and see if you have a pop-up blocker. And the pop-up blocker you will see will show up here at the top. You'll stay on this particular screen, no preview will pop up, and you'll see like a little X up here or some notification on your browser that you have a block content that you have to approve for that to work. So here's a default background for PowerPoint. Of course, if you want to change that background, you just simply click on the image button, and we have a lot of pre-filled backgrounds that you can choose, and you can just click on select and with any image there, and then hit preview, and then you can see change the background scene, to whatever you want in your particular background for your PowerPoint. Still transferring the data here, so my computer's running slow. I apologize for that. So there's a different background choice that we selected. Of course, when you're marketing something specific and you're using information that's out on the internet for that, you're definitely welcome to go out to the images and use something that's more specific. So, of course, we're using Isogenics for this particular one. And what we like to use is high definition pictures. So what we do is we go to the search tools, and what we like to do is choose a large picture because that usually has a higher quality. So we go to size and we go larger than 2 MP. And so larger than 2 MP is going to give you, other types of pictures that you can use for the background. So when you click on that particular picture, the picture will come up with a more higher definition clear. Just click on view image, and then there is your link at the top, which you can then just copy and paste as well, that you're going to use for the marketing. And then all you simply do is go back to your area, erase the other background link, and now you can use that picture from Google to be your background that you're going to have for your capture page and your PowerPoint. That's simple. Now we're going to add the PowerPoint code. Again, we added the HTTP and we added the question mark REL equals 0. And so I know this is video, but it's actually PowerPoint. And you just paste that in there, hit preview. And so now you have the PowerPoint that they have, and they can scroll down this way, view that PowerPoint. Again, they can make it full screen on your capture page. Hit escape and do that and go through. So you're able to take any PowerPoint from any company that is using one on SlideShare, or take their PowerPoint, download it, upload it on SlideShare, brand it with your information, Dave Wallace Isogenics, and so then now you have powerful SEO going. Not only are you going to go out and share this particular capture page and SlideShare that are branding you, you can also put further valence, work with Dave Wallace, our team marketing system that is free for you when you work with Wallace. So this is how you begin to leverage the opportunity launch system by saying, look, this is a free system for our team. Take ownership of it. When you join our team, you get our free system. Work with Dave Wallace, and you've got things, you got the PowerPoint branded for yourself, hit preview, and this is how you can, again, make a more powerful way to market with your domain name. You can also make these words even bigger to fill up this extra space if you want. But this now gives you a stronger image to people when you're marketing versus just going out there slinging your affiliate link. This now makes them say, wow, I like the way Dave Wallace is marketing versus other people that I see, and I want to work with them. And he's got a system that he's also given away for free as well. Now I'll show you another trick here that makes your PowerPoints pop with video. So I think I have to go to one of mine. So I'm going to go to my uploads. Once you upload a presentation like this, and I'm going to go to the edit. And when you go to the edit in the settings here, you have right here, it says edit with a YouTube video. This is how you can now add video to the SlideShare, and you can choose where they show up. So if I was Dave Wallace, and I was going to add a video. Now SlideShare uses the video link up here. We're just doing this as an example. When I want to just simply put in that YouTube video right there, I can actually choose which position that video is going to show. I can have it show before the first slide. I can have it show after the last slide. I can have it show after the fifth slide. So I can mix PowerPoint with video presentations on specific points. And so that's what we have in the back office with ours. So you won't have to re-upload anything. What that means is that when a person now, if I go and upload that information to my Isogenics presentation, then it will begin to show that YouTube video inside up here, and whatever slide I put that video, all of a sudden, bam, it starts playing. This is again how you separate yourself from others as a stronger marketer online that's going to attract people to you. So when someone gets spammed Isogenics versus Shakeology, and they go out on YouTube or anywhere else, and then they come across your link, Isogenics versus Shakeology. Now there are a bunch of other people who the person's doing their due diligence, and they're looking at all of these people. None of them have a video PowerPoint capture page. That is an exclusive creation of Opportunity Launch. Once it gets out, people will start duplicating that. But no one's ever seen a PowerPoint capture page before. So this is how you can, again, separate yourself differently. And a lot of people don't teach people how to brand PowerPoints, even the company PowerPoints, to themselves. And if you have a weight loss story, if you have a weight loss testimony, throw yourself in there instead of, Christy, whoever her name was, and make it look like that is, again, you know, professional testimony about your weight loss situation, instead of people who just do it here, but they don't combine it with the power of the visual. So you take this, you take your specific example, and you put your own pictures here. Of course, no, you don't have to have your shirt off if you don't want to, but whatever you're comfortable with, put your own picture. Dave Wallace lost 85 pounds, not just Mark. Put your keyword in there because we know what that does. So again, repetitious and learning and training these things. When you need help with these things, if you're working on them, just simply get connected with me on Facebook or on Skype. I'm definitely willing to help you learn how to put these things into practice. That's what we're here to do. That's the value you have with Opportunity Launch, is to really help you get, some support to put things into practice, because this absolutely will change your marketing. This is how you can begin to use this system and the training to help your team become stronger. All right, I'll share this last tip before we close. The way that I learned how to help other people be successful with me is I taught them the marketing. And then when someone began to go and search for a particular opportunity or keyword, if they didn't find me, guess what? They found somebody on my team. So it didn't matter who they went with. Didn't matter if they signed in here. Didn't matter if they signed in here. Didn't matter if they signed in here. Guess what? We're dominating it as a team. So it's important that when you learn duplication and marketing and team marketing, once you get your team becoming stronger as marketers together, then you start dominating these types of words together, and your team is pretty much growing off of the leverage of all the other spamming teams and people who are hanging up, passing out flyers, putting things in the grocery store wall, the laundromat, or going out and spamming with an email list and going in the forums and talking about how great products and services are. Those are not people that people usually join. They were the people that introduced the person, um, to Isogenics. Wait, I guess you guys know I can't spell. weight loss. So they introduced them to them, and now the person is going out and they're searching for information. And here's a PDF. You can download that and then make that your own PowerPoint for those keywords. So now they're out here searching and they're looking at these images and they're looking at information. Now, after they do their search, a lot of times they don't even remember because they've done hours of searching. They don't even remember the first place they saw it from. And if they get sold on the product, then they get sold on it, now they're looking for somebody to join. And so now they go out and they type things like this. And a lot of people have absolutely no presence. That if somebody goes out on Google and types in join isogenics and you're not showing up, you're losing. Period. This person right here, for people who are going to type in this, she may be cross recruiting because remember I said companies don't know how to control their words. Isogenics, watch this before you join. And what she may be doing is two things: getting you to join her instead of somebody else. She wants to attract you to her before you join somebody. Listen what I have to say, and she's using it to insinuate that there's something negative. Or she may be the competition. And she's saying, hey, before you join this, hey, let me show you what Shakeology is, or let me share my testimony with you why I left. Now, you don't have to be in front of the camera to make a video. You can make a video about your specific screen. So success with Lindsay.biz. Again, there's Lynn Moore online. So she is branding her own Facebook, but I would use a domain name, Lynn Moore .com, if that's her name, or Lindsay or whatever. So we're going to go, this was 2014. This was the domain she was marketing here. And let's see what she's actually doing. So she's looking to again, generate leads. So she is doing one of the principles, that I'm teaching you to do. Go out. You don't have to be in a company. She may just be talking about, look, no matter what business you're doing, you're going to need leads when you join Isogenics. You're going to need a way to grow this business. And guess what? Lynn Moore is here to help you do that. But it looks like she may be doing more than that. Or she's just using information here. This is content that is making this video show up. She's adding these words: reviews, back office, scam, Isogenics Cleanse products. She's putting these words so that when people search for them, her video comes up. So now, regardless of what she's doing, all right, she's got 5,000 people that came across her. Do you have 5,000 people in the last year that's come across you for the product or company that you've been in? This is where it begins to be a treadmill, and it begins to begin hard because you're always chasing people instead of people finding you. And this is what we want to teach you to begin to do. Learn the tools and techniques to make it possible for people to find you. So that's what our training and our webinars and our videos are about, that you want to plug into and click on training and click on webinar and begin to start watching the different trainings and tools and things we have available, and plug into as many different training, live trainings as you can so that you begin to realize that you're in a marathon of marketing. All right, this is not something you're going to learn overnight. You're not going to learn all the tips, so you don't need to. But just this one tip, if you just go out and just hammer it for 30 days with PowerPoints and keywords and so forth, guess what? You're going to have a strong internet presence, more than you had before on the internet, and you're going to start having people find you. You're going to have people start, connecting with you, and whatever contact information you have, like my page, go to Facebook, subscribe to my video. You're going to start having people come in through those doors that you're going to start connecting with, and those people are going to want to work with you. Why? Because you've marketed in a more effective way than a lot of your competition. So looking forward to seeing you guys, get, more results and success in marketing your primary business.